How about some egg keto cups? I use 6 eggs for 6 cups. I also use the silicone container because they don't stick. If you don't have one, make sure you spray it down. I love this shaker. You can get it on Amazon. It just makes your life so much easier. Add a little bit to each muffin cup. I probably could have made about 7 or 8, as you guys will see at the end. They ended up a little bit big. I chopped up some green peppers and sliced up some smoked turkey. Added a little bit to each one. You guys, these are so good. Cheese. And then I also love Mrs. Dash garlic, so I added a little bit of that. And then if you love bacon like I do, I use the real bacon. I used a spoon to kind of mix everything up a little bit. Put them in the oven at 400 for 15 minutes. You can store these in your fridge. They turned out amazing. Look at those, you guys. Enjoy.
I mean, what in the Oh my god.
Fajita Crunchwrap Burgers. Let's get into it. First thing you need to do is make your fajita vegetables. You're going to take your assortment of peppers. You're going to thinly slice them. Do the same with your onions. Take your cast iron pan or whatever pan you want. Spray with some avocado oil because you're going to need to cook these on high heat because it just helps with the caramelization. Then you're going to add your garlic powder, your sea salt. This takes about 8 to 9 minutes. Take your time with these. Now you're going to take your 93.7 lean ground beef, form it into 3-ounce patties. I use these parchment papers with this burger press. It is an absolute game changer. Add it to a pan on 6 out of 10 heat. Cook on each side for about 5 minutes. Add the yellow mustard as the game changer, as you know. Now you're going to cut up your avocado. Look how pretty that is. Now you're going to mash it up. Then it's time to put together your Crunchwrap burger. You're going to add your avocado onto your large flour tortilla, then your fajita vegetables, your burger, cheese, another burger. Wrap it up. Add it to your air fryer on 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 to 6 minutes. Slice it up, and then it's time to enjoy, my friends.
Guys.
Cauliflower fried rice. Add some oil and garlic. So good.
I love potato salad, but I'm on my diet, so let me show you how to make the keto version. Instead of a potato, we're using cauliflower. Now let's wash. Leave this amount of water. Now we're gonna steam. Add some carrots. Now let's cover and cook for 20 minutes. Boil some eggs. You don't want it too soft. This is perfect. Now let's chop. And also do it gently because it's already soft. Dice your carrots. Before peeling your eggs, add them in icy cold water. They will peel so easy and fast. Look, they peel so much faster. Chop. Add mustard, mayo, pepper, and paprika. Salt, green onions, black olives, and you mix. Beautiful! And enjoy. Oh my God, so good!
A beef recipe like this one, you can only find in a restaurant. Let's start by cutting 3 potatoes into slices, then cut them into strips. Put the potatoes in a bowl and pour water to cover them, then set aside. For our next step, we're going to need 500 grams of beef. Cut them into strips as you did with the potatoes. Transfer the beef in a bowl and add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now mix using your hands. Put the beef aside. Now take the potatoes and pat them completely dry with a cloth. Now, in a pot, drizzle some oil and add 2 crushed garlic cloves. Then add the potatoes and mix well to cover them in oil. Write me in the comments where you're watching us from so that I can personally thank you for keep on following us. We'd love to know. Let's season the potatoes with 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of mild paprika, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Mix well. Turn the heat on minimum, cover with the lid, and leave the potatoes to cook for 15 minutes. Then take the pan off the heat and set aside. In another pan on medium heat, drizzle some oil and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Mix them until the sugar starts to caramelize. Then add the beef and sauté until it changes color. If If you're still watching the video, you're loving this recipe. Then like the video and comment below, I love beef and potatoes. This is how it needs to look. Now, to season the beef, add half a tablespoon of salt, a pinch of mild paprika, and 3 garlic cloves. Keep sauteing until well blended. Then, sweat 1 onion in the same pan. And to give a special flavor, add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and blend well until the beef is ready.
Today we're going to be recreating Gordon Ramsay's air-fried steak. So I did my research on this recipe, and the videos that I found, people were using Aleppo pepper and ground coffee. But when I did further research, there was a lot more to the recipe than those 2 ingredients. We have a 1/4 cup of ancho chili powder, a 1/4 cup of ground espresso, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of dry mustard, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, and 2 teaspoons of Aleppo pepper. Now we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. We have our cooking creature, also known as an air fryer. He says preheat your air fryer at 390 for at least 3 minutes. So now we have our beautiful boneless ribeye. We take our rub on the plate, lay down that ribeye, and then generously coat it. Now remember, if you're gonna roast meat, go roast Gordon because this is his recipe. Be sure to get the sides. Now we're gonna let this hang out for a little bit. I found Gordon Ramsay's recipe on the Philips air fryer website. Our cooking creature is ready. Lay in that ribeye, 390 for 8 minutes. I'm just gonna let this rest for maybe 5 minutes. Now we're gonna cut into it. And here we go. Look at that. I'm not gonna complain. The Aleppo pepper really does it though. Add a little more than 2 teaspoons. Gordon also tops it with a compound butter. And there you have it, Gordon Ramsay's air-fried steak.
The most delicious zucchini ricotta roll-ups you'll ever have. Let's go. 4 zucchinis cut into 4 equal pieces and cut a little bit off the end so that they can lay flat. Olive oil, salt, bake for 15 minutes until nice and soft at 400. In a bowl, ricotta, 1 egg, parmigiano, pinch of salt, basil, and stir. Marinara on the bottom, add a little teaspoon of ricotta in your zucchini, roll them up, sauce on top, mozzarella on top, and bake for another 20 minutes at 400. Enjoy and follow for more.
If you're looking for a new way to use your air fryer, this is it, baby. We are making kebabs. The best part about kebabs is you can put whatever you want on them, but today I am going with a Maui Zowie round table pizza inspired vibe with pineapple, chicken, bacon, and I'm making a spicy barbecue sauce with it. I got this air fryer accessory kit from Amazon that had this kebab rack in it, and I am absolutely obsessed. Baste them with your barbecue sauce until charred and flavorful and delicious.
Creamy, cheesy cauliflower bake. Take your cauliflower head, put it in boiling water for about 5 minutes. When you take it out, make sure it's nice and dry. You need a cup of mayo, a cup of Parmesan cheese, and then the spices of your choice. I chose garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. Then you're going to spread that mixture all over the top of that and the sides of that cauliflower. You're going to put the cauliflower head into the oven, 375 for about 25 minutes. When it comes out, it is golden brown and delicious. Holy moly, this is so good. Nice and tender cauliflower and so delicious, guys. Enjoy.
These cookies only need 2 ingredients, and they're naturally gluten-free and vegan. So simple. All you need is maple syrup and almond flour. I put 1.5 cups of almond flour in a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and optional if you want, you can add some cinnamon if you like the taste, and it becomes this textured paste. Use gloves so it's easier to work with. Form them into little balls and then pat them down, and I put some almonds in the middle of each one, and it's so quick. 10 minutes at 375 and you have these gorgeous cookies. I sprinkled some Maldon salt on top because I felt fancy, but you don't have to. And yeah, they're so amazing. They're moist. Try it.